The physical pops of my favorite Funko Pop digital set of 2023 have arrived, so let's go and get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel and enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, as I said in the intro, we have a very exciting set to take a look at from the Funko Pop digital collection. This has to be one of the greatest sets they've released, in my opinion. Now, I recently made a video talking about all the 2023 drops, and this was my personal favorite to release last year as well. And after seeing these in physical form, I did not regret that choice at all because they look absolutely phenomenal. So take a look at these. Our first legendary in the set is Bruce Wayne in the tux, limited to 1,900 pieces. Now, I love the color choice on the sticker. It matches the box art really well and it pops perfectly. So I'm also happy that these boxes were matte rather than glossy like the Nickelodeon Series 2, Flintstones. I can't remember if any other recent ones that arrived had the glossy boxes, but I hope they stay away from those because this quality is much better and looks a lot nicer too. And then the backside, you could actually see the card for the specific pop. Now, if you open up packs and you ever pull legendary, congrats, you did get a redeemable. There's also a grail that you can pull. And basically how it works, if you pull the card, you could wait till token redemption begins and you receive a token, and then you can redeem it to receive the physical pop months later. So that's one way of doing it, opening up packs, taking a luck, and possibly pulling a legendary or grail in your packs. Or you could also just purchase the cards from other people. It does cost a little sometimes. They could be pretty expensive depending on what the pop is, the popularity, and of course the limited edition size. But that's another way to do it, as well as waiting till token drop does happen. You can just buy the token before redemption ends to redeem it. Never buy a token or a legendary or grail card after redemption ends unless you just want the NFT, because after redemption ends, it is too late to redeem a physical pop, just like this one. Next up in the set, we have Scarecrow over here. This looks amazing. I love the details on the mask. I'm also really happy that they made a Scarecrow for the Dark Knight set. It looks really cool. The backside right here, you can see the card once again. Honestly, this is just a sweet pop. This whole set is just fantastic. Next one is Selena Kyle. I don't remember if they had a Selena Kyle in the original Dark Knight set. I feel like they did, but I might be wrong. The only Dark Knight original pop I have in my collection is this 2-pack right here of the Jokers. I always wanted the Bane, never really chased for it, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. And that brings us to the pop after this one, so let's share it. We do have a Bane in this set, and this is just so much better than the original. In my opinion, it looks really good. The old one was one of their older style pops, which I wasn't a big fan of. I always had pops during those years. And now as they release newer characters of those, newer molds of those same characters, I usually tend to like the new molds better, even if it's common versus like a vaulted one that has more value. Let me give you an example. The older Goofy, the older Donald, they look cool, but the newer molds look a lot more accurate to the characters, so I prefer those. And I know the older ones have more value, but I just threw those in as an example. But this Bane is awesome. Here's the backside for the card. This is such a great one. Definitely my favorite legendary in the set. And I remember when these were still during token redemption time and all that, this was the most expensive legendary as well. So now that we got all the legendaries out of the way, let's go to move on to the next best thing you can pull from your packs, which is the Grail. Now this specific Grail, I have to say, is probably my favorite of all the Grails from all the sets that I've released so far. I know it's kind of unfair to say that though, until I see all the Grails that I've already redeemed or waiting on redemption to happen. So let's just say, from all the Grails that I've already received, it is still my favorite one. You never know, things could change once the others start coming in, because the Mosquito and Ember from Jurassic Park is one that I really do love as well. So never know, once that one comes in, I might like it more than this Grail, which is Harvey Dent, limited to 999 pieces. Absolutely phenomenal pop. I love the details. This mold is just insane. I also really like the coin. It's very shiny. It kind of looks metallic, so I'm curious if it is, but we'll definitely see it better once we get it out of the box. This is just such a great looking pop. Now, I remember when they first announced the Dark Knight drop, I was kind of expecting the Grail to be the Nurse Joker, which I was a little bummed we had no Jokers in the set. And I'm really hoping they make a series 2 in the future and give us a Nurse Joker, because I think that'd be the best Joker mold they could give us. But honestly, there's so many Jokers they could do. I'm excited to see a series 2 in the future, hopefully, and I'm really hoping to see a Joker in the set. Here's the backside where you can see the card. This is such an awesome piece, and I personally think this might be the new most valued grail from all the physicals that have been sent out. Right now, currently, the most valuable one is this Fire Nation Ang over here, which I absolutely love that pop, but I think this one looks so much better. I know the fan base on both of these are pretty high up there, so I'm kind of curious to see which one will be the most valuable in the end. I personally would go with the Harvey Dent, but you know what? They're both fantastic pops. And I know that this one is one of the older sets. Not a lot of people were familiar with the NFTs yet. I know this one's pretty old too, but a lot of more people were already on board. So that might have another thing to reflect the final value on these two, but this pop's just insane. So I also wanted to ask, which grail has been your favorite from all the sets that I've released so far? I know it's pretty hard to make a choice, so if anything, go ahead and share your top 3 favorites instead of the one if you can't really pick one. But that does bring us to our final pop of this set. It is the royalty. We have Freddy Funko as Lieutenant James Gordon. This is a really fun one. I actually really like it. So I remember when they first shared this being the Freddy Funko, a lot of people were not really happy with it, but I think it's great. He looks awesome with the orange hair, the orange mustache. It's pretty funny, and I really enjoy this mold. Now, Lieutenant James Gordon does not have a pop of his own, but he did have a card in the set, and the pop for the card looks awesome. So I'm really hoping that does end up being a physical pop one day. Maybe in Series 2 if they make it happen, which I definitely would love to see Series 2 for this collection. It definitely deserves it because there's a lot more they can do. But this one's limited to 2,400 pieces, and I can't remember how many were actually redeemed for this specific royalty. However, I remember the legendaries and the grail, almost every single one did get redeemed in the end. So here's the final numbers in case you guys were curious how many were actually redeemed for every single one of these physical pops in the Dark Knight Trilogy collection. But this is definitely a very fun Freddy in my personal opinion. I really enjoyed this pop. I do have all the Freddy Funkos from the NFT set so far. Hopefully I can keep that completed. Here's the backside if you guys want to see it. This is a really fun set. Overall, I love this entire set. So let's go ahead and turn the camera on and get a closer look. So before we take a closer look at the full set, I want to share my final redemption for the Dark Knight Trilogy collection. I absolutely love the set. I honestly wish I had more duplicates than I already do. But we have 2 extra Freddy Funkos as Lieutenant Gordon. And then we have 3 extras of Scarecrow. We have 2 extras of Selina Kyle. We have 3 extras for Bruce Wayne. We only have 2 extras of Bane, but this is such a cool one. Probably my favorite of the legendaries. It looks amazing. Unfortunately, I only had 1 grail, Harvey Dent. This is the coolest grail they've done from all the Pop Digital collectibles. In my opinion, it is such a great piece. This is easily one of the greatest sets in general from all the sets they've done. And honestly, my favorite of the 2023 releases. Such a great set. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at one whole set. Once again, here's a look at the full collection of the Dark Knight Pop Digital set. These pops look incredible. I cannot wait to see them all out of the boxes. So let's go ahead and get to the magic in 3, 2, 1. And they're out. Here we have a close look at the full set out of the boxes. First one is Bruce Wayne. I know it's not that detailed, but I'm really happy to see him as one of the physicals in the set. Next, we have Scarecrow. Check out the details on that mask. Really liking this one. Over here, we have Selina Kyle. This one also has some really nice details going on. But this Bane right here is easily the coolest of the legendaries in the set. I love this one so much. It's such an awesome pop. Peace has cost you strength. Victory has defeated you. One of the coolest lines from the movie. Over here we have Harvey Dent. Definitely loving this one. Such a great choice as a grail in the set. Although, like I said earlier, would have loved to see a Nurse Joker in the set as well. But check out the details. That mold is just crazy good. And I also love that the coin is very shiny. I think it is kind of metallic. I think it is, but it's super cool. And then you guys will see it better in the 360s, but look at that. Look at all those details on this Harvey. It's just insane. And then the last one is the Freddy Funko as Lieutenant Gordon. As I said earlier, I think this is a great choice as a Freddy for this set. I honestly really enjoy it, even though a lot of people did not. But overall, this set's incredible. Let's get those 360 spins. So that's all I had for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the Dark Knight Trilogy set I shared in today's video? Which of them was your favorite from the redeemables? Maybe if you guys got any in your collection or ever plan to add any to your collection, I'd love to hear it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. I truly appreciate any support you guys share, and I'd love to hear what redeemable are you most excited to add in your collection from the ones you've redeemed or are waiting for redemption to begin. For me, I am very excited to see the Mosquito and Ember Grail from Jurassic Park. I can't wait to see what that one's going to look like, because I think that's one of the best grails they have done, as well as the Funko Ween set, because that is the first set that has redeemables that glow in the dark. So I'm excited to see how the glow comes out on those redeemables. So that's all I want to talk about today. I'd love to hear your thoughts overall. Thank you guys once again for taking time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what you guys like these next videos. Thank you all for watching, and peace.